Check this.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Chaotic Strategies. For those of you just turning into the channel, my name is Trav, and today I'm going to go over my Eevee Evolution deck profile for Pokemon TCG. Now, this deck is still in the works, okay? This is just kind of everything that I had on hand that I threw together to make a deck. It plays fairly well, but it is a little bit slow. So I have an idea of some cards that I am going to get to make this deck play a little bit better, but I kind of wanted to show you guys what I've got going on so far with this deck. So without any more delay, let's go ahead and jump over so that way I can give you guys today's Pokemon deck breakdown. Okay, to start off my Eevee Evolution deck, I'm running, of course, 4 copies of Eevee. Now, 3 of these copies are the same, and then 1 different one. The difference between these 3 Eevees and this one here is that this Eevee has an energy evolution ability. So when you attach a basic energy card from your hand to this Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for a card that evolves from this Pokemon that is the name type as the energy card and put it onto this Pokemon to evolve it, and then you shuffle your deck. And it also has the quick draw ability where you flip a coin and draw a card. So that's why I have 3 of these. I don't have a 4th copy, or else I would be running 4 in this deck. And then our 4th Eevee is just a basic Eevee, 1 colorless for Signs of Evolution, and then 2 colorless for a Wild Kick. Okay, and then going into all of our different evolutions for Eevee, I'm running 2 different Evolution EX and GX Espeons. This Espeon is a basic, so I don't have to evolve it. I can just go ahead and drop it. It has the ability Miraculous Shine and Psyshock, which does 70. And then this Espeon GX evolves from Eevee using a Psybeam ability, which does 30. Its Psychic ability, which does 60 plus. And then its Divide GX ability, which is you're going to put 10 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. So, fantastic. 10, if they're running basics, I mean, that's a lot of damage on any Pokemon. Got 1 Leafeon here. It has Energy Refresh as a ability. So as long as Leafeon is your active Pokemon, whenever you attach an energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon, remove 2 damage counters from that Pokemon. So fantastic ability. I really like that ability with this Leafeon. I'm also running 2 different Glaceons. This particular Glaceon does Blizzard, so this attack does 10 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon, and then Ice Edge, which is 60 plus, flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 30 more damage, so potential to do 90 damage. And this Glaceon is one of my favorites. I absolutely love the artwork with this Glaceon. It has a freeze zone ability, so the retreat cost of each of your Team Plasma Pokemon in play is 2 less, and then it has Icy Wind, which does 60, and it puts the defending Pokemon to sleep. And then I'm also running 2 different Vaporeons. One has Vitality Cheer, so your Pokemon GX and play that evolve from Eevee get plus 60 HP, and you can't apply more than 1 Vitality Cheer ability at a time. And then also has Refreshing Rain 60, which heals 30 damage from each of your Pokemon. So fantastic ability. And then this Vaporeon has the Aqua effect, so each of your Stage 1 Pokemon in play is now a Water type Pokemon in addition to its existing types. So very awesome. Also has Hydro Splash, which does 70 damage. And I'm running 2 different Jolteons. The first one has the electric effect, so each of your Stage 1 Pokemon in play is now an electric type in addition to its previous types, with a Thunder Blast of doing 80, and you discard an energy attached to this Pokemon once you use it. And then this Jolteon has the Speed Cheer ability, so the attacks of your GX Pokemon in play that evolve from Eevee cost 1 less. You can't apply more than 1 Speed Cheer ability at a time, so you can really do a lot of damage and start racking up energy pretty quick by using this. And then his attack is 70 using Headbolt. And then last for our Eevee evolutions in the deck, I'm running 1 Flareon. So each of your Stage 1 Pokemon in play is now a Fire type to its existing types. And then Heat Breath, which does 60 plus, you're going to flip a coin. If heads, it does 20 more damage. And we're running 1 Sylveon in the deck. Curly Ribbon, which does 30, and then Echoed Voice, which does 50. So fantastic. That's all the Eevee evolutions in the deck, and then we have a few kind of one-off Pokemon that I threw in this deck as well, starting with Detective Pikachu. I know he doesn't really fit the deck, but it's one of my favorite cards. My buddy Brandon got this for me a while back when Detective Pikachu first came out. So his first ability is Scout, so your opponent reveals their hand, kind of gives you a 1-up knowing what they have in their hand, and then he does Surprise Attack 80. You're going to flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. So kind of a risk, but still fun card to play. I'm also running Deoxys, who has Reflect, so during your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 40 less damage from attacks after applying weakness and resistance, and then Psychic Corkscrew, which does 80. This attack's damage isn't affected by resistance. And then for the last Pokemon in this deck, I run a Galarian Rapidash V. Basic, comes out as a 210. Has Lieberhorn, so you're going to put damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon unless its remaining HP is 100, and then Psychic, which does 60 plus. This attack does 30 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So, you know, if you're playing against like a Charizard deck where those Charizards require a lot of energy attached to them, this can get pretty nasty in a hurry. Okay, we run one Stadium card in this deck, All Night Party. So once during each player's turn, if that player's active Pokemon is asleep, he or she may remove that special condition and heal 30 damage from that Pokemon. Okay. And so far in this deck, I run 5 different item cards. So our first one is Nest Ball. You can search your deck for a basic Pokemon and put it onto your bench and then shuffle your deck. Run one Energy Recycle System. So you're going to choose one. You're either going to put a basic energy card from your discard pile into your hand or shuffle 3 basic energy cards from your discard pile back into your deck. One Energy Pouch. If a Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, put all basic energy attached to that Pokemon into your hand. So that way you can kind of avoid having a bunch of energy dumped into the graveyard and put it right back into your hand to recycle. And then I run one Pokenav. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You may reveal a Pokemon or energy card you find there and put it into your hand, and then put the others back in any order. And for the last item card that I run in this deck, I run one Great Ball. You're going to look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal a Pokemon you find there and put it into your hand, and then shuffle the others back into your deck. Okay, and then I'm running 9 different supporters in the deck. We're going to start with Lady. So you're going to search your deck for up to 4 basic energy cards, reveal them, put them into your hand, and then you're going to shuffle the deck. I run 2 How in this deck, so just draw 3 cards. 1 Tierno, again, draw 3 cards. 1 Lassus Special, you're going to draw a card for each of your opponent's benched basic Pokemon. So, very fantastic card that can help you out in pinch. 1 Sonia, search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon or up to 2 basic energy cards, reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. 1 Lily, draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. If it's your first turn, draw cards until you have 8 cards in your hand. Sightseer, you may discard any number of cards from your hand, then draw cards until you have 5 cards in your hand. If you can't draw any cards in this way, you can't play this card. We have another Great Ball. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon, excluding Pokemon EX, and put it onto your bench, and then shuffle your deck. Okay, and then moving into the energies. The energies were kind of difficult to figure out because we're running so many different colors in this deck. So I run just 2 Psychic energies with 1 Psychic Special energy. I run 5 Lightning energies just because I have more Lightning cards in the deck. 5 Fire energies. 2 Dark energies. I run 4 Grass energies with a regular, and then I have 3 Special Grass energies. 3 Fairy energies. 4 Water energies with 1 special in there, and then 1 double colorless energy. And that's it for my Eevee Evolution deck. All right, everyone, there you have it. That is my Eevee Evolution deck. This deck was kind of hard to kind of build just because I'm using almost every energy card that's in the game. I still need to get an Umbreon to finish off this deck. I've been running 2 Espeons, obviously. But I do want to get a couple Espeons, and then a lot of like the evolution-based cards, you know, where I'm evolving Eevee to get into like a Vaporeon, a Jolteon, a Flareon. I'm actually thinking about taking all that out and just putting in the basic GX and EX forms of those cards just to kind of eliminate the need to evolve to make the deck play a little bit faster. And of course, a lot of I want to add some more energy recycle in there because I'm using so many different energies in this deck. It's kind of hard to pull exactly what I need depending on, you know, my starting hand and what I draw into. But other than that, I think this deck does play great, and it's going to get a whole lot better once I figure out exactly what I want to throw into the deck. And I'm always open to ideas. I want to see what you guys think. What cards would you guys use in this deck just to make it play a little bit better, maybe a little bit faster, maybe have some better energy recycling? I'm always open to hear your guys' remarks and comments on these deck profiles that I do. Also, if you guys want to help support this channel to bring you guys more and better content, you can take a look at my storefront on tcgplayer.com. I do sell cards on there. Every cent that you guys put into my store gets turned right back around into these videos. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, let your friends know. We're going to be trying to get videos out to you guys every week. Hope you guys are being safe out there. We'll catch you in the next video.